want to talk briefly about my favorite lick from the Etude. Here it is. Just played over B7, right there. There's really kind of three things that stand out to me about this lick. The first is just the direction. It consistently moves down. It jumps back up at certain points, usually kind of in an arpeggio motion. Let's see. You see a chromatic down movement, and that's tracing the arpeggio. Then 5, 1, 3, or sorry, 5, down to 3. Then back down. Then moves back up an arpeggio to a 9. Okay, so it's a nice direction, a lot of consistency there. Second thing's the rhythm. It's just the swung eighths, and there's emphasis on certain beats, and it's just real consistent kind of motivic development. So it's real busy, and it compacts a lot of notes really quickly, which sounds very bebop. And that kind of brings me to the third point, which is, speaking of compacting notes, it doesn't just compact a lot of notes, but it compacts just about every single note that you could play related to B7. That's the part that really is the most mind-blowing. Maybe that's a strong word, but that's the exciting part of this. It's a really dense lick. To me, it's like a poem or something. Okay, so think about all the different notes related to B7 and how they're all in this lick. Okay, so it starts on 5, then sharp 11 or flat 5, however you want to call it. Then you got the suspended 4, then 3, 5, 1. Okay, which from bebop, all those notes right there. That's a really common sound. Then your flat 9, your sharp 9. Then check this out. Mess up. I'm messing up here. Right there. So that's actually a major 7 going into the A, which is the 7 of B7. So it's just an approach tone, but still you're getting that note in there. And then right here, your sharp 5 or flat 13, however you want to think about it. Okay, then your regular 13, then 7, 9, and if you slide into it, you actually get your flat 9 also. So I think that's every note that you can possibly get with B7, and it's all compacted into this short phrase. So kudos to the guy who was his name, Keelan Dimick, I think, who wrote the lick.